Uh, sorry.
No worries. Just looking forward to answering any questions that you have or seeing your progress, and giving you feedback.
Yeah, we are looking for that feedback. Charlie, yesterday we just finished the history of the game. We have
Okay.
a little document with high concepts, high level concepts for the game. Very simple with the objectives, the challenges, and other little things. But in this moment, the document is in Spanish. So maybe in between today and tomorrow, we will be able to translate that document
Okay.
for you and for all members of the team.
Cool.
Yeah, just at the moment. Now we are going to start their production for the design of the characters, for the enemies, for the levels. Uh, I don't know what more.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, so, do you have anything for me to check out right now?
Mm, I don't know. I have here. I have documents, but these documents are in Spanish. I don't know if
Nah,
this can translate.
muy poquito. Yo hablo español muy poquito.
Mm, just that the history. And the other things are characters and their designs, and the mechanics and the dynamics.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I can show you a little idea uh, of the flow of the levels. Give me a
Okay.
second. Let me share you my window. Okay.
Cool.
You you see before this art?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. It's the first time you see this piece?
Yeah, I've seen a few different character designs before, but these are updated character designs, and same thing with the level as well. This is an updated level design. The level design that I saw before was more of like side scrolling, where this looks more like it's vertical as
Yeah,
opposed to horizontal.
yeah. This idea is vertical, but in this moment, we maybe we will change the level flow, level line be to sideways again. Um,
Yeah.
because this way feels like I don't know falling or getting into the into the very deep zone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I
I
mean, one thing you could do is you could have some levels that are horizontal and some levels that are vertical, and you can kind of play on like the different like how like the mechanics of a vertical level might feel a little bit different than the mechanics of a horizontal level.
Yeah, yeah, and we are looking for that. What is the best way? And maybe if we can mix the two options.
Right.
Mhm.
And also the for those four characters that I saw, are you gonna do are those just kind of like sketches or ideas, or are you gonna have those four characters in the game?
No, these ones are just ideas, just sketches,
Oh, okay.
because with the history, the history, with that history, we'll be able to start the design for the main character. It's
Okay.
just a main character.
So
Well,
is the backstory still like the guy? He's like a package. He's a delivery guy, and he's crashed, and he's lost all his packages, and he needs to collect them. Is that still kind of the theme that you're going with?
yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, that kind of differences.
Okay. In that sense, that kind of backstory might dictate what character design you end up going with, because like the animal style, the one with the tail, it feels more kind of like wild and less tame. Like it doesn't really feel like a delivery person. Where
No,
like the more humanoid characters, or like the one in the top left,
yeah,
seem like more kind of like a hybrid between like that kind of alien animal look, but also something that's really sentient and can drive a ship and deliver packages and that kind of deal.
yeah, but the history changed. Yeah, now the main character is like a protector. He's a guardian for his planet or his planet. I don't know yet. Is he's man or female? So this main character has to protect a very big planet. It's let me show you a little sketch from the artwork. This is a sketch because it's work in process for the moment.
Okay.
So this is the main character. Maybe the character like this one of the top and left.
Oh, so I can't see. You're not sharing your screen anymore. I can't see.
No, oh sorry. Okay, let me check what happened here. And now,
Still don't see it.
and now,
Um, no. Oh, wait. Hang on.
it's loading.
Yeah, it's I see that you're sharing your screen. I just don't. There it goes. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so the guy on the upper left feels like more kind of like a sentient character, where the one down on the bottom left feels more kind of like an animal.
Yeah. So this is the the history for the okay, and this is the character, the main character.
Okay.
This adventure character, where uh, and let me check it here. Okay, this is the main character. So he lives here in this planet.
Uh-huh.
This planet have a tree in the center. I don't know the word the for the I don't know the tails or maybe the the part of the tree.
Volcanoes exploded the
No,
planet. Oh, okay.
no. The center of the planet is the tree, the main form of the tree. Yeah. Um, let me use my translator because
Okay.
my vocabulary is not too big in for English.
You
Right.
might you might be able to use Louis
Roots.
too.
Okay, roots. You can see my window, right?
Roots. Oh, the roots of trees grow down into the center of the planet.
From the center. Yeah, right. From the
Right.
center to the exterior of the planet,
Right.
for the
Okay.
outside. Yeah, and in this center of the planet, we have all the characters, or puppets. No, puppets. No. ¿Cómo es que se dice en inglés? Mm,
Hey, Luis. Let me see if Luis
a
is
ver,
there.
¿cómo es que se dice mascota en inglés?
Pets.
Pets. Yeah,
Pets.
pets.
Pet.
And this planet has a lot of pets, or very special pets, like friends for this character. This character is
Okay.
a
Like
very
cats and
important thing.
dogs and like
Yeah,
little
yeah,
animal companions. Okay.
yeah, that kind of animals, and that
Okay.
animals have very special power-ups for the character. So for example, if you save or rescue a turtle, this turtle can give you a shield for protection in the game. Because the game has two modes: the runner mode, like endless runner, and the second mode is very labyrinth uh, for exploration and for the recollect to recollect the items or the collectible items in that level. I
Okay.
have for that is this sketch. Can you see this sketch with the four characters? You see?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, So in the gaming, you will be able to, in the first place, travel around these endless runner or endless games, like runners games.
Right.
And when you finish that zone, that area, you will be entered to you. Yeah, you will enter to the new zone, and that zone is this one. More,
And that is that more explorate? Is that where the exploration part comes in?
yeah. For
Okay.
example, we have here a little pet.
Yeah.
This one is a king of robot pet, and the chicken has to help to end this level. You know, have to help the pet to get out of the level of the labyrinth in the exit.
Okay.
Yeah. So when do you do that? The the player will be continue into the runner mode, like this sketch in the center of the window,
Right.
right? So
So he
the
does like runner, then exploration, then runner, then
yeah,
exploration.
yeah, a runner exploration, a runner. Don't
So
think
the
one
thing
drop.
that you might want to do is it makes sense for the runner bits to be very linear and very straight. But for the exploration bits, you might want to not make them always the same shape. They might not always be the same square because after the first two times, you're going to be like, oh, these exploration bits are
Yeah,
just
yeah.
this size. Maybe that's all you're seeing on screen, but the area would be much bigger. They can go off and explore, and there's like maybe a puzzle that they have to do to figure out how to continue.
Yeah, and that is awesome. I have in my paper sketch here, not in my computer, and it's scanned yet. Another forms, for example, triangles, circles, I don't know, more figures for the exploration zones.
Yeah. Yeah, more variety. Like, one exploration might be smaller, another one might be bigger,
Yeah,
and maybe they get bigger as you go because there's more of a challenge there. The challenge becomes like you trying to figure out how to get through, and the more you progress through the game, the more challenging the exploration areas become in
yeah,
terms of like trying to figure out what you need to continue.
yeah, yeah. We are looking for that. And what more? For the history, can you hear me? Sorry. Hello, Aida? Aida? Like, hold down, like, I know. Can you hear me, Charlie?
Yeah, you're kind of cutting in and out, but but I'm able to figure out what you're saying.
Okay. So, and the history have the roots for in the space, and this planet get hurt in a very big hurt in one side. For in this case, for the enemy, a main people enemy for maybe to do in the future a big boss or maybe to do another or to get additional challenges for the game. So we introduced this kind of mysterious bad guy, and this bad guy hurts this planet. And when he hurts the planet, all of these pets, these special pets, get mm, I don't know, um, go out into the deep of the space. So the main objective of for the for our character is to get that pet. It's just that way. And the
Oh,
money
okay.
for the
So the pet has been like has gone off out into space, and your main objective for the game is to go get that pet.
yeah, just that.
Okay.
So another thing, very important thing for the personalization, monetization, for the money of the game, are these items of the top right. Is the coin of the game. Is the coin is like let me see, can I need to
They look
transfer?
like little eyeballs.
Yeah, but for the sap of the tree, sap is the correct word. Sap of the life blood,
Sap. Okay, yeah, yeah.
or the
It's the
blood of the
lifeblood of
tree.
the tree.
Yeah, yeah. And this money, of course, it has gold colors,
Yeah.
and the player have to take this money to shop maybe later after finish their game can shop no maybe hats, sweets, more power ups,
Okay.
that kind of things. What do you
So
think
it's
about?
mostly a single player experience that you're going
For
for,
the
right?
moment, yeah. For the moment, yes. But
Okay.
Charlie, I have to confess, I want to do a multiplayer game or cooperative almost. So
Yeah. Are you
maybe
guys still trying to release? Are you going to release this for free?
um, the past
Or are you
don't
gonna
tell us.
charge
Uh,
money for it?
I think it will be free to play after the shop, the bot, the player has to shop or pay for something.
Yeah, I think I mean the way that this game's sounding right now is um, it sounds very much like a paid single player game because of the story that you have in it and uh, how how much it doesn't really depend on anything social to move it forward, right?
Oh no, sorry, Charlie, for excuse me. I forgot something. The game has a very special mechanic.
Okay.
Another of the other guy. Luis, ¿cómo es que se llama? Ah, Price. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of Price. Price told us the other day he has a little idea. The idea is this. Oh, sorry, I cancel my shared window. I will share just Photoshop. Okay, can you see Photoshop again?
It'll take a second to load.
Okay. Everyone is ready.
All right. Yeah, I see it.
forgot something very important thing. This character, for example, in your left top,
Yeah.
takes a little maybe jetpack or maybe backpack if you like to jump or maybe to travel around the space, right? So with the team, we design a system uh, to maybe to establish a limit for the player. In this case, we take the combustible, the gas, maybe the gas for the jetpack. You have to use this gas to take control for a control for the character. For example, this character is going down for here, and you have to, or you need to dodge this object, this cookie, for example, or this cake. So because I need dodge or above that object, that obstacle. I touch the screen, the window, and the character move to the side. So
Right.
that action use gas, use the power, the battery power of the backpack. Yeah. So I think the social thing of this game is you must ask maybe for your friends that gas to 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 stay more longer in the game. Maybe you can play 5 times or maybe 10 times, but the gas will go empty. The fuel gas will go empty. So you will be need no you will need the gas for your friends, and you will be asked. Um, I said very a lot. You will be. And you ask to your friends for that gas, for that power to stay in the game.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's I don't I don't necessarily I see that as kind of a band-aid, a bandage to so what's going to happen, like if I'm playing the game,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my gas up, and I don't have any more gas. So now I'm going to bug my friends, right? My friends might not be playing this game, so now you kind of have a similar situation to what Zynga was doing with Farmville and their other games, is that I'm bugging people who aren't playing this game
Okay.
for stuff so I can play this game more,
Ah,
and then they're gonna ignore my requests. So um, it would be great if you could limit it to people who are playing this game, but that are your friends as well. Um, but it doesn't. You might. It's going to be hard to do that because you need to have an established community of players.
yeah.
Um, that's kind of my feeling with it. I mean, I think other games do it. Um, I can't give you numbers on how much money those other companies make. So it's like something you can ask your friends for, right? You can ask your friends for this gas, or you can pay money for it, right? So that creates this
Yeah.
opportunity for monetization. But
Yeah.
it's people don't necessarily always want that to be like the main way to continue playing. So the original Farmville game, you wanted to like build this barn or something like that, but in order to build the barn, you had to get the pieces from your friends or you had to buy them. And
Okay.
so and then you had to like um your you would bug your friends who were playing Farmville for those pieces to build the barn, but uh, you also had to bug people who weren't playing Farmville. And of course, when you bug people who aren't playing the game for this thing, then that's going to prompt them to install the game and to play the game.
Okay.
Um, I, it's as a game player, I don't like it. I can't really comment if it's actually a moneymaker or not. It just seems if you're going to make a social game, then make a social game. If you're going to
Yeah.
make a
I got
single
that.
player game, then make a single player game. Trying to do this single player game that adds on these social aspects, um, I just feel it's going to be underserved. You're not going to be able to uh, build that community of people. One thing that even with multiplayer games, they don't make the bugging your friends thing the main way to get stuff. You can play the game without bugging your friends at all. Um, but when you bug your friends and they're people that you play the game with, then you get like a little bonus, right? So if this gas that you were bugging people for was just a little bonus on the single player stuff that already exists, I see that as good social reinforcement.
Yeah.
But if it's the main way that you're going to refill your gas tanks, then I see it as problematic.
Okay, and that is correct, Charlie. So, what do you suggest? What way to take?
Um, I mean, since this game already feels like a single player game, I would market it as such and sell it. Don't make it free to play. You sell the game for 99
Yeah,
cents, and you provide
I
lots of
I
levels,
I want
lots of
that.
cool
I
characters to look at.
Yeah, I want that. I want to sell
Yeah,
the game,
yeah,
but the bosses are looking to free to play the game.
yeah. But there's as a free game, it's not going to. You might get a lot of people downloading it, but what really makes a free game profitable and what makes it successful is the ability to keep players around and the ability to keep them engaged with each other.
Okay.
And that really, you need to have multiplayer be a pillar of it. It might be, I mean, you don't see everybody on the same screen, but maybe there's like this persistent base that you're collecting things and adding to your base, and now you can go to your friend's base and add some stuff onto their base or water their flowers or whatever.
Okay.
Um, but if you don't have that asynchronous multiplayer aspect, it's like why if I'm friends with you and I'm not playing this game, why do I want to give you gas?
Yeah.
Even if I am your friend and I'm playing this game, I might give you gas for a while. But if that's as far as the social interaction extends, I'm not going to keep giving you gas, and
Yeah.
I'm going to think it's a cute little game that I didn't have to pay any money for. I'll give you gas a few times, and then I probably won't play it very much
Yeah.
after that. If
You
it's
will
a,
be very,
if it's a
very bored very fast.
Yeah. If it's a single player game and you charge for it and you provide a lot of levels and a lot of interesting characters that have different abilities, then I see it being profitable in that sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for that. So, with that ideas that
Yeah.
you gave me, I will to try to convince or to talk with my boss to
Look
change
at
that. Yeah, looking for that.
yeah. If you don't want to go multiplayer, look at Angry Birds Star Wars 2. It's a free to play game, and they basically do what's called a paywall. It's free to play for a while, and then eventually the challenges become so tough that you need to pay money to complete those challenges.
Okay, that is very good, I think.
Well, I mean, you don't like just pay money and then the challenge is over. You pay money and you get like extra gas or extra abilities, and you use those extra gas and abilities to complete the challenge. But that's called a paywall.
Paywall.
I don't, yeah, I don't think that's a good freemium model, but Angry Birds uses it, so Angry Birds Star Wars 2 uses it.
I don't
Um,
test that
yeah,
model.
so check that out. I mean, it's a free game. You should download it and
Yeah,
play it.
and, and Charlie, I have another thing. Um, this game will be in the future will we get very amazing art, very amazing levels, very amazing characters. So I don't think that kind of material of resources or awesome game qualities uh, have to be free. But I don't know. It's just my idea. Angelica, ¿estás ahí? Are you there, Angelica? Angie? Or maybe Absolute? No.
Hello. All I hear is like a machine gun.
Yeah. Die, Walter, die!
Or maybe it's music, I don't know.
In these days, you don't know.
Yeah. It could be gunfire, it could be music.
Or maybe we are alone. So tell.
I mean, if you want to ask questions and you're having trouble talking, you can feel free to post them in the group chat too.
Okay, guys, you can write it in the chat.
Yeah, but I feel really strongly about if it's going to be a free game and that you need to make it have as much multiplayer as possible to really build a community.
Can you give me an example for the multiplayer option?
Clash of Clans is a great example. But I mean, what I'm saying is like if you want to go the social mobile freemium model, Clash of Clans is a good example because it's a persistent world that you're constantly upgrading. It's a builder. You don't necessarily need to make a builder game, but you play with your friends, whether they're your Facebook friends or you just find them in the game based on your cell phone number or whatever, or Apple ID. So you're already playing the game with people that you are friends with, and you you can play the game without them, but you're kind of tied to them as a group, and you can help each other out. You're not completely dependent on each other to play the game, but by helping each other out, it helps you succeed in the game more. And those are the kind of the things that you would want to look at is like, how can I play with my friends? How can I join a group with my friends? And how can I help them out a little bit so that it doesn't impact so my friends helping me out, I'm not dependent on them helping me out, but it's nice when they help me out. And that really enforces like the social interaction. If you're otherwise, I would go with since you have a single player experience there, you can go single player and you can charge for it up front, or you can make it free and then have a paywall partially into at a certain time into it. And some people are going to be really good at the game and don't need that pay and aren't going to hit that paywall for a while, but eventually they're going to hit it. Everyone's going to hit it. And your goal is to keep them playing your game for as long as they can before hitting that paywall, so that by the time they hit that paywall, they feel invested enough in your game because they've been playing it for free for a long time that they'll give you money for it. But I don't agree with that as a player. So it's just those are options. Those are your options.
Yeah, and I like that option. Yeah. Let me think. We have another things. For example, we have a challenge. Challenge will consist in this thing. When you travel around the levels and you finish the levels, you will able to enter in new zones, new spaces, like travel to new planets, to new adventures, to collect new items, or to meet new pets.
That's cool.
And that works very good with that option, the option of play with my friends, and they not need to stay online to play with me. And I don't know. I'm looking a very big solution, and in that way, in that role.
I think you want to keep it asynchronous. I don't think you should be online at the same time as your friends or whatever.
Okay.
I think unlocking new worlds, just like on a single player perspective, is pretty good because it changes the scenery. And with games, we like to have variety and kind of keep things moving, and a sense of progression to changing locations helps give that sense of progression. When you're constantly looping around in the same spot, and no matter how long you play, you're never like opening up a new space or traveling to a new area. You don't get that sense of completion. And so I think those things are both important. But trying to do something synchronous online when you have like your phones, you're dealing with like cellular connections and stuff like that, it's going to be challenging.
Yeah.
I know it can be done, but it's just going to be challenging, and there's going to be some lag that you need to account for.
Yeah, and it's challenging for the developers, for the programmers, they were members of the team.
Yeah.
Because you can do the idea, the main core of the idea, but to make it a real thing is not easy in some cases.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I talk a lot in these hangouts, but I don't know. My mates maybe have to or want to ask something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Does anyone else have any questions?
Another? Because Charlie, I don't know. It's maybe working just my idea.
Maybe it's an alien language. I don't know. Annabelle, we can't hear you. It's just like.
Escribirlo en el chat. Queda más fácil.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Now we can.
Okay. No, I think that Herman explained all the topics that we have now. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm writing right now. I'm writing the ideas and the options. So let me a second. You can keep continue with the hangout. I need to.
What was that?
I'm writing the ideas. Maybe the new.
Okay.
Pleasure to share with the team later.
Okay. Yeah, please do. And if you guys want to schedule some more time, let Luis know. And I mean, I think you guys kind of need to fundamentally and philosophically need to kind of talk about what direction you guys want to go with the monetization.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So fun.
Cool. Well, all right. I look forward to seeing your future progress.
Yeah. I hope show you a lot of more, maybe prototype or maybe a test for the game, because to this moment, yeah, we have just ideas, sketches, and more concepts and documents, but not. We don't have a real game able to test or able to play for you, for example, for your opinion or your professional ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to give more ideas as you guys move forward.
I have here why to sell the game or why to give the game gift or free to play the game. No practice.
Hermano.
So, sí, Luis, te escucho.
No, creo que era como, no me cortarles, era como ya para darle finalización a la sesión.
Sí, eso iba a decir.
Sí. Okay, Charlie. Thank you very much for everything, and then I think you guys are contacted. Yeah, thank you very much, Charlie. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, and feel free to get in touch with Luis if you want to schedule more time. And I'm looking forward to seeing anything you guys have in the future.
Okay, Charlie, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Charlie.
My pleasure. Thank you.